everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So, Phil Spencer, no way to plot future without mobile games. Now, mobile games tend to be the butthole of the gaming industry. A lot of people don't like mobile games because they have led to a lot of predatory microtransactions that have seeped into the AAA market. If you don't believe me, look at how Madden used to be, Madden and FIFA games back in 2000s, even before then, and look at how they are now. You can thank the mobile industry for that. A lot of games have taken elements of mobile microtransaction systems and implemented it in their game because they make money. Loot boxes, in-game stores that are include items that you can only get within the store, like with Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six Siege, Halo Infinite. It's just really obtrusive stuff that a lot of people used to get for free. If you don't believe me, look at a game like Call of Duty 4. Go get an original version or watch a YouTube video of the original Call of Duty 4 and how they gave you everything that can be unlocked through gameplay progression, and look at the most recent Call of Duty games and you'll see what I mean. They sell skins for like $40, $50. I believe it. There was a skin for $50. I know there's a skin for $40. They sold a Hellhound skin in Call of Duty Vanguard for $40. And I swear to God, I saw people wearing that skin and it hurt my soul. Like, it really hurts me. Because, yeah, this stuff used to be unlockable. But it's the way things are going. Like, there are developers who do make true-to-life mobile games that take advantage of touchscreen technology. Like, back in the day, there were games such as Cut the Rope, Angry Birds. Angry Birds is no longer what it used to be. But, yeah, there were games that generally wanted to make good games on mobile platform. But then they saw how much money they can make off this stuff because almost everyone has a mobile phone in the modern world. A lot of people who are especially older usually play these games like Candy Crush and end up spending like $1 or $2 and constant rate. Like, I live in New York, and anytime I take the MTA, especially during rush hour, I always see someone playing Candy Crush, usually someone who looks like 50 or above, and it's just like, yeah, it is a real thing. Recently, Phil Spencer appeared in Front and Center on the official Xbox podcast, talking at length about the recent success of Microsoft Activision Blizzard acquisition. So they've been greenlit to go forward with this deal. They purchased them for $68.7 billion. So they have access to Call of Duty, Doom, Dishonored, Prey, and their litany of mobile games like Candy Crush. He spoke considerably about the concept of increasing success of mobile gaming, stressing you're going to have to find a way to be relevant to the largest platform, which is mobile, and the most profitable. Like, I think what Microsoft is probably going to do is the Square Enix approach, where they have games on both mobile and AAA industry. Like, for every, like, Final Fantasy Brave Exodus, you're going to have a game like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth or Final Fantasy XVI or Octopath Traveler. They're going to do both sides, so they're going to please their hardcore fans while also dipping into that mobile pool, which is just excess amounts of dollars. And if you don't believe me, look at the way Diablo 4 and Diablo Immortal operate. Both of these games are universally panned by the community as being terrible games. The only difference is that Diablo 4, despite its predatory microtransactions, doesn't make as much money as Diablo Immortal. Diablo Immortal makes millions upon millions of dollars for people who are either just crappy at the game, so they buy their way to the top, and then they feel better about themselves, because there are people like that. There are people who are either gambling addicts who are addicted to the monetization loot box system, or they have a lot of money, like whales and krakens they're referred to, and they just constantly buy these microtransactions in order to make themselves feel better because they suck at the game. Or, you know, they just don't want to invest the time and effort that it takes in order to get good at a game. There are people like that, and I hate that. They're like, oh no, I have disposable income. I should be able to buy myself to the top, as opposed to someone who, like, there's this fantasy, I would like to call it, that just because it's a video game, that you shouldn't need to invest time and effort to it. It's like treating video games like toys. And I'm like, if someone puts the time and effort to unlock a golden gun into Call of Duty, good for them. It shows they have skill and they've done the time necessary to unlock that special item. Kudos to them. But if someone can just buy their way to the top, then what's the point of even trying? I mean, at the same time, you can also tell when these gamers suck, because even though they buy the most hot item out there, they still suck at the game, and someone who's skilled can easily dominate them. I went on a bit of a tangent there, but it is like, as someone who's grown up with video games for over 30 years and seen the evolution of games, seeing like with a game like Call of Duty 4, where you can unlock everything through progression and you earn your success, as opposed to today where you can buy the most like exclusive and the coolest skins and the coolest everything, it really just hurts, and it devalues the sense of accomplishment that you usually get. Yeah, there are certain items that you can't buy, but there are also certain items that you can't earn. Like, look at that, like in Assassin's Creed Mirage, those in-game store items look really cool. You can't earn them. You have to buy them. Like, it's just like demoralizing. Why can't I earn that item? He revisited the idea that Microsoft has opted in to purchase Activision Blizzard to gain a stronger presence in the mobile game market. In his words, there are no way to plot a future while being on the platform that most of the planet plays on. Absolutely. Like, put, I don't know, Gears of War onto a mobile platform, use the Gears of War Judgment microtransaction system, and see how much money you make. I mean, I'm sure the newest iPhone can do that, seeing that Resident Evil Village runs on that thing. I'm pretty sure it's going to heat up the phone to the point that it probably will burn off your fingertips, but that's just me. Mobile makes money. For years, mobile gaming has been on the up. As the technology gets better, some of the biggest gamers in the world are either finding their way on mobile or starting to natively on the platform. Here are some of the most popular mobile games on player download counts. Candy Crush Saga, which Microsoft owns now. Call of Duty Mobile, Microsoft owns that now. Among Us, really? Among Us is still going strong? I thought it kind of died out. Sonic Dash, that's actually a bit surprising, but it is Sonic. Helix Jump, never heard of that. And PUBG Mobile. So yeah, there has been a particular rise in the popularity of competitive mobile games like PUBG Mobile, Fortnite Mobile, and Call of Duty Mobile. Yeah, because of how much money they make, not, because people are good at the game. In the future, more mobile games will be released by top-tier developers like Ubisoft, which has plans to release Rainbow Six Mobile. I thought they would have done that by now. And a full-fledged Assassin's Creed mobile game, among others. What they're talking about is Assassin's Creed Jade, this game which I'm really disappointed it's coming out only on mobile because it looks fantastic. It literally looks like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, only in China, as you can see here. Why is it on? There we go. That's CGI, but look at this gameplay. Literally, this looks like Assassin's Creed Odyssey or Valhalla set in China, which, by the way, has been something that fans have been asking for a while. I know as an Assassin's Creed fan, I've been asking for a game based in China, Japan, and World War II. They technically did base one on World War II. It was a short extensive mode in Assassin's Creed Unity, but make it full-fledged. I want a Wild West or World War II Assassin's Creed game. Like, come on. Phil Spencer said, it doesn't mean I want to turn all our franchises into mobile franchise. It doesn't mean everything is going to be free to play. I think that the distribution and business model diversity that we have is a strength of the platform. We got to be relevant on mobile. There is no way to plot the future without being on the platform that most of the planet plays on. He's absolutely right. I mean, technically you can play games on Xbox Game Pass through mobile devices using their streaming technology, which is really impressive. And on top of it, yeah, it's just a huge money maker. Like, look at, again, Diablo Immortal, Diablo 4. Diablo 4 is not on mobile. Diablo Immortal is on mobile and technically on PC, but it's a mobile game first. How much money it makes. It doesn't matter if these games get horrible reception. What matters is how much money they make. And they make a lot of money because a lot of people who buy and play mobile games don't look at reviews. They don't care about gameplay or story or any of that stuff. They buy it because, it's there on the Google Play Store or the App Store. Recently, the iPhone 15 was released and it boasts the most powerful capacity to play AAA games almost effortlessly. It's also the most accessible form of gaming in the world. There's no way that this revolution will slow down at any point soon, and Phil Spencer is absolutely right. I mean, I think it's already known that mobile games are a thing. They're not going away as much as a lot of people want. They are the way they are. Look, I think mobile gamers are gamers. They are gamers. Just let them play the game and let them enjoy their fun. As long as I get my Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, as long as I get my Spider-Man 2, Octopath Traveler, I'm good with it. Enjoy your game. Enjoy, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on a mobile game to make yourself feel like you're good at something when you just bought your way to the #1 ranked slot. It is the way it is. I'm just gonna state it for what it is. You want that hard truth? Just because you spent $1,000 on an exotic item that allows you to dominate the rank play doesn't mean you're good at the game. It just means you're so garbage at it that you need to buy your way to first place. Take the hard truth for what it is. But it's also never going to go away because it makes money, and almost everyone has a smartphone. I mean, nowadays, like with the US government, they literally give away free smartphones to people who are of a certain income just to track their position. So we're at the point where people are getting smartphones for free. Granted, you need a government program, and they also play ads on your phone. Like one of my family members has a government-issued phone, and they have to sit through ads no matter what they do on this phone. So it's complete garbage, but that's what you get for, getting a government-issued phone. It's free, but you have to sit through a lot of BS in order to use it, but it is the way reality works. You don't have to engage with it, and yeah, it does seep into the premium market, but it's just too much money to not invest into this type of marketplace. It's the way the entertainment industry works nowadays, and it's not going anywhere. So tell me what you think in the comments below about this situation. Are you hoping that they'll just keep it separate? Like, I hope they'll just keep it separate. Yeah, I am annoyed that a prequel featuring Sephiroth's early years is only on a mobile device as opposed to being a full-fledged game, or even like a DLC for Crisis Core, which would have been incredible. Like, have a small section where you can play Sephiroth's early years, but it is the way things are. Or like with Kingdom Hearts, where if you want to get more about the early Keyblade Wars, you have to play that mobile game. Like, I hate when game developers do that. Same thing for Nier. Like, I didn't realize this, but there is actually, that Nier mobile game actually had critical story elements to it. And it's only when I got recommended a YouTube video that I was like, what the fuck? Come on. Like, don't do that. That's really just underhanded. But, yeah, I've ranted enough on this. Tell me what you think. You can read the article yourself in the comments below. And that's it for me. Bye.